This is boring already. Yes, meme, you were first. Gilbert, why are you in my chat, buddy? You know I don't like you, so why are you here? Huh? I will... I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is just a little, test stream, I'm gonna start streaming. But it's just a little test stream, so nothing too crazy. I, I didn't really have a plan for this one. Just kind of... Gilbert, you threaten to tunnel me in Dead by Daylight like all the time. And you even fucking played as Freddy just to like piss me off. You played as Freddy and you picked my map and everything, like. And you even said in Ryan's chat that you did it on purpose. Okay, see ya. Oh, I can't even get it in the light. I was gonna... Man, I was trying to show off my trippy red shirt. I wore it just for meme, but, you know. Uh, oh, hold on. I'm gonna go turn the light on. There we go. Wow, son of a... There we go. The light is on. Now if we could... The Creeper. Your favorite meme. Spider-Man. You should be even more happy after seeing the Creeper. He's like your favorite character in fiction. The best Spider-Man, of course. Oh my fucking god, is that Emily in the chat? Oh. Emily, why are you in my chat, huh? Huh? Yeah, Toby, the best Spider-Man. You used the wrong board, Emily. You see, this is why you shouldn't have dropped out of school. If you didn't drop out of school, you'd know the difference between board and board. But, whatever. Oh, meme. Yeah, I did drop out too, but my dropped out, my reasoning for dropping out was a much better reasoning than yours. But, um, yeah, it was a better reasoning, Emily. So, um, I don't know what else to do. Um, Venom. Oh, shit. Yeah, she does. Especially since I know we're in real life, yeah. Unfortunately, she has never treated me with respect in the whole time that we've known each other. I remember she used to beat me every night, keep me in the cold, dark basement. Anyway, yeah, whatever you say, Emily. Never, never, yeah. Everybody knows what you did. Wait a damn. Oh. Knuckle sandwich. Um, I don't know what else to do, honestly. I got another xenomorph over here. That one's big chap. And I got Jason right here from Freddy vs. Jason. Got Freddy from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, he's kind of dirty. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Got some. Yeah, it is the NECA. Yeah. I got. That's what a lot of my horror characters are, the NECA ones, like the Freddy and the Jason. I got a gremlin over here tucked in the back. And I got Stripe down there. Can't really see him. Yeah, I got some NECA Godzillas. I've got Godzilla from Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, then Godzilla from the 2014 film. Yeah, I agree. NECA, NECA's pretty high quality, pretty affordable. I got a, I that's not all I have. I've also got like the NECA Super Shredder, the Shadow Master version. I wanted the Shredder from the first Ninja Turtles, but I can't find it in stores. At least at Walmart. They probably have it at Target. Yeah, the posing is definitely an issue with some of them, with a lot of them. And I just, yeah, a lot of them are pretty stiff. I've never broken one of them, but I've had some of them break, but not from like uh being stiff. Like on the big chap, one of his little elbow spikes got uh broke off. I think and then on his ankle it got fucking messed up. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not really like into Friday the 13th, really. I've never really cared about Jason. The only reason I got this Jason was because it was from Freddy vs. Jason, and I actually like that design. I've also thought about getting the remake Jason too, because I do like that one. And part 3 Jason I've thought about getting. I've thought about getting the other Freddys as well, but I don't know. I've only just got the one from the first movie. I I've thought about getting the Freddy's Revenge version. Yeah, I agree. Jason is overrated. Uh, I mean he's okay, but I definitely think he's overrated, and I definitely don't think he's better than Freddy. I think Freddy's just way better. I think Freddy's more unique. You know, I think, at least in my opinion, the Nightmare movies are better than the Friday movies. But because, at least in my opinion, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I like all of them in some way. Even like Freddy's Dead, I like, because I just think it's a funny movie. Yeah, I, I'd say Freddy's Revenge is one of the worst, but that's just my opinion. Even like ones like Dream Warriors, I don't really like. I wouldn't say I don't like Dream Warriors. It's just I don't like it as much as other people, because a lot of people would say Dream Warriors is the best, either the original or Dream Warriors. But I don't. I think Dream Warriors is down on the list, and I know a lot of people won't agree, but I even prefer the remake to Dream Warriors. But I mean, Dream Warriors is still good. Just I don't think it's as good as a lot of other people say it is. And then like Friday the 13th, I don't I've seen all of them, but I don't like most of them. Like I think the original Friday the 13th is not that good. Yeah. Yeah, pedo Freddy. Yeah, I mean, that was like always implied throughout the original movies, but it wasn't like explicitly stated. Plus, that was the original idea for Freddy, but they didn't really go with it. But then in the remake, they obviously made that a big part of the plot, which, I mean, yeah, Freddy's like a bad guy, but the thing about Freddy is that he's kind of likable in the way that he's bad. But when he's like a pedophile, that's just, you know. Yeah, yeah. Definitely as like the movies went on, they started implying that more and more. Just with like his mannerisms and stuff and things he'd say. I mean, he even in like Freddy versus Jason near the end when Laurie brings him out of the dream world, he kind of like puts his hand, and keep in mind Laurie is a high school girl. So that's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But then in the remake, they just, you know, he's literally got a box full of CP. Yeah. And like the remake, there's the whole at the end when they go to the school and Quentin finds the box of pictures of Nancy. That's yeah. It's just I can definitely see why people don't like him because, pedophilia is yeah. I mean that's just a licensing thing, honestly. It definitely would have been cooler and more well received if they had gotten the Robert Englund Freddy instead of the Jackie Earl Haley Freddy. Which I still like the Jackie Earl Haley Freddy in some aspects. Like I think he's got some good lines in the movie. And I thought Jackie Earl Haley did a great job acting in the movie. But it definitely would have been better if they had gotten the original Freddy. Especially since if they did, then we could have gotten some really cool outfits. Because you know how in the original movies, Freddy's always wearing a bunch of different outfits. Like in Dream Child, he's got on a chef's outfit. You know, we could have gotten maybe the new Nightmare version of Freddy. Leatherface, I don't know. I haven't seen all of the Texas Chainsaw movies. I've only seen the original, parts of the second one, and the remake. But I mean, I like the Texas Chainsaw. Super Freddy sucks. Yeah, dead meat. But uh, I have the OG movie on DVD. I have the remake on DVD as well. Where is it? Yeah, I've heard all about them. That, you know, it started out really good with the first Texas Chainsaw, and Texas Chainsaw 2 is decent, but then as it went on, it just got bad. Yeah, the remake's awesome. I love the remake, which I honestly think the remake is better than the original. I feel like that opinion, yeah. I feel like the opinion of the remake is better than the original, at least with Texas Chainsaw, is like somewhat popular. But in terms of like, I personally think Rob Zombie's Halloween is better than the original by John Carpenter. I know that is a very unpopular opinion because I know the Rob Zombie movies aren't particularly liked, especially that second one. Yeah, yeah. And I can understand that too, but I don't know. I just like parts of the remake more. I'd say Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 sucks, but not his first movie. At least when it's like actually remaking the original Halloween. I do like some of the scenes where it's young Michael, but I do think the guy they got to play Myers in the remake, Tyler Maine, I actually really like his portrayal. I I like how big he is and how brutal he can be. But yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 has some good scenes, like that whole opening in the hospital. That's pretty good. But after that, it's, not that good. I've seen every Halloween movie except Halloween Ends. I never did watch that one, but I've heard it's not too good. Um, hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've heard about Halloween Ends, Corey and all that bullshit, yeah. I've heard about it. I even seen the ending with where they throw Myers in that fucking wood chipper or whatever it is. But yeah, I've heard it's not the best. Yeah, I've heard all the complaints about Corey and all that. Have you ever played this game, Meme? If so, what do you think of this game? I think it's a decent game. Very. It used to be fun. Um, yeah, yeah. I actually saw. I actually saw Halloween Kills in the theater, and I thought it was a decent movie. Yeah, Friday the 13th. It used to be fun, but ever since like all the legal shit went down with the creators of the franchise, it just I don't know. It just kind of went downhill. Let's see. Where is Where the fuck was I? Where did I put it? There it is. What the fuck is that on the case? Blood and Honey 2. I haven't heard much about that movie. I never even saw the first one. Yeah, I did see that. I saw something about it, how it debuted with a perfect 100. Nintendo Switch reveal. This is the magnificent device I use to play this mediocre game. Have you been playing Dead by Daylight recently? With the event and shit? I think the event is kind of mid. It's kind of mid. Yeah, the event's gonna end in like a day or two. I've been trying to grind to get the event items. Now I can finally show off all the stuff I have on this game. $3 million blood points. Trapper. I mained Trapper for like a week, and then I quit right after. To be honest, I've not played... No, I don't want to play with you, motherfucker. God. To be honest, Yeah, I remember that. I remember playing against you as Trapper a couple times. To be honest, I haven't played as half of these killers. I've played as Michael a fair bit. I've never... Wait, actually, I think I have played as Hag once. I've played as Doctor once. Yeah. How... Oh, shit. How long ago was that? When you... When you played as Trapper, how long ago was that? I feel like that was before... That was a long time ago. Yeah, I remember going against you as Trapper like a long ass time ago. Like, before I even knew, like, Schnoz. Was that back when we, played with, that one guy? That one guy? Yeah, that one guy. We all know who we're talking about, but we don't say his name. Yes. Yes. Him. Yeah, that motherfucker, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the memories. That was a long ass time ago. Looking back on it. Come a long way since him. Now we got like, you know, the other people. But anyway. Just to put it in perspective, as you can see, I have not played half of these killers, and then fucking Freddy is the only one with a red background. And then I don't have any of these characters. I feel like not a lot of people play Xenomorph anymore. At least in my experience, not a lot of people play him anymore. But you know I gotta play his grid. That was so fucking awesome. Like, you and I... Yeah, I still play as him from time to time, but like... I feel like he should... Yeah. He's one of my mains. But I thought it was like so cool because you and I used to talk about, oh, if Alien ever came into Dead by Daylight, that Grid should be one of the skins. And then our fucking wishes came true. Like, Xenomorph got added to the game, and they added Grid as the skin. And I think it's so cool that they kind of changed the design to make it look more like the AVP Xenomorphs. Like, they changed, like, the hands, the tail. They changed, I think they changed the little back tubes, or whatever they are. Oh, is that Girth in the chat? Yeah. Yeah, it's the first stream. Honestly, though, like, Grid was the only skin I bought for the Xenomorph. I didn't buy the Queen. I didn't buy whatever the fuck that clone outfit is. I didn't buy the blighted version. I may get the Queen sometime, but I don't think I'll ever get the blighted Xenomorph. I'm definitely not getting a fucking clone. Like, this thing is fucking hideous. It's... I mean, it's cool, but it is kind of weird. I do like how it's got, like, the skull. That is cool. But, I mean, obviously Grid is the best one. If Predator ever comes into the game, I hope they make a Scar outfit. Yeah. I... Oh yeah, and here's all the survivors I have. If my fucking camera will focus. And you can see who they are anyways. Oh, there we go. As you can see, I have all the outfits for Lori and Quentin. Unfortunately, Quentin. Nancy and Steve, I have all of them. Yeah, I got a few things for Ash. And then all these other characters. I don't have Alan Wake, Nick Cage. I don't have any of these guys. And I only bought Sable. I didn't buy the Unknown. I only bought Sable. I haven't touched Ripley in such a long time. Like, I played as her a lot when the Alien chapter first came out, but like after a while I just stopped playing her. I played as... Yeah, Sable. I've been playing as Sable a lot. I main Nancy. And if we go to we go up. As you can see, I have a couple characters. Yeah, Nancy's P51. My most prestiged character in the game. I think I have the most items on her, most perks on her, everything. I've got all the outfits, the prestige outfits. I've got the ugly sweater. I've literally got everything for Nancy. And there's all the prestiged outfit and the little charms. Let's see. Anyways, here are the other games I play. Minecraft, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That game. Red Dead, of course. Very good game. Five Nights at Freddy's. If I get the fucking Ghostbusters, the video game. One of my favorite games ever. FNAF. I've beaten FNAF, like the first FNAF, so many fucking times. Like, I know that game in and out. Like, I've been a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's since it first came out. I remember the hype for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And the hype for this game, but then, you know, FNAF 3 sucks. FNAF 4 is pretty good. I don't like Sister Location. Yeah. FNAF 2, especially when you get to like the fucking 6th night, the custom night, that shit. It gets difficult for no reason. Let's see, what other games do I have? I've got the Nintendo Switch Online, Super Nintendo stuff. Lego Jurassic World. Yeah, it's fucking difficult. I do not play Fortnite, by the way. That is my brother's thing. But I had it on my Switch. Yeah. I don't play Undertale either. I do play Animal Crossing though. I put a lot of hours into that game. My brother is a Fortnite player. I never touched this game. I only got it because that one person, the N guy, meme knows who I'm talking about. Only got it, yeah. Only got it because of him. Never fucking played it. Never played it. Among the Sleep. Great fucking game. Great fucking game. Love this game. Slender the Arrival. Also love this game. That is my brother's game. Never played it. Yeah. Never played that game. Some of these games are like my brother's games, mostly the Sonic ones. The Park is I love The Park. It's such a short game though. And fucking the character on the fucking image, Chad the Chipmunk, he's barely in the game. But I love Chad the Chipmunk. Chad the Chipmunk, I fucking love this character, but he's barely in the game, and that upsets me. It's a great game. It's a great fucking game. That in Among the Sleep, I used to watch Markiplier. I used to watch Markiplier play Among the Sleep and The Park all the time. I used to watch those playthroughs all the time. And when I finally... Yeah. When I finally got to play the game for myself, I beat it in one sitting. I beat The Park in one sitting. That's how short it is. It's a very short game, but it is a very good game. It's so good. But it's very short. That's like the only downside. Besides, Chad the Chipmunk's minimal screen time. But, if Chad the Chipmunk was in the game a lot, YouTube. Obviously, I'd have YouTube. 60 Seconds Reatomized. That was my brother's game. I played it for a bit. It was pretty fun. Pokemon Sword. Never played it. I don't even know why this is on my Switch. WarioWare. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Pretty fun game, but I like Let's Go Pikachu more. It sucks that you can't fucking... I hated it so much. You can't evolve the Pikachu that you get in the game. You cannot evolve it into Raichu. And that pissed me off so bad because then I had to go out and catch another Pikachu just to evolve it into Raichu. Because Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. Good times. Twitch. Twitch on Switch sucks because you can't access chat on Switch. At least on the Switch Lite you can. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Haven't touched this game in a long ass time. But it was pretty fun. I mained Reptar. Reptar, that's the only reason why I got the game, because Reptar was in it. I love Rugrats, and I fucking love Reptar. Like, I got this fucking Reptar bar plush that opens up. And it's like an actual Reptar bar. And the green part and stuff, it actually, like, smells like chocolate. That's the only reason why I bought this fucking game, was because Reptar was in it. Although Shredder is pretty fucking powerful. Ish. Yeah, my Twitch account isn't verified. The same reason why my YouTube account wasn't verified for the longest time. Just the phone number thing. I can't do it with my phone number because my phone has been out of service for like 2 years, 3 years. I tried getting it like fixed, but I don't know. I guess my phone was out of service for too fucking long or whatever, and it just, didn't work. So I wasted like $40 on a card for data and shit, but whatever. I've wanted it to like, I've wanted to get my Twitch account verified because I know like Kat, her, at least it used to be. I don't know if it is now. I haven't watched Kat on Twitch in a long time, but I know Kat's chat was at least verified accounts only. But I would have gotten it verified if I could have, but yeah. And I've wanted to go like say hi to Kat because I think she's cool. Get to know her more. Because I've only known her from, like how Riley talks about her. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. But it's a matter of, do I want to do it? Plus, I barely use Twitch. Like, I'll go to Twitch every now and then just to, like, if Riley is streaming, I'll go say hi to Riley and watch her stream for a bit, but besides that, I don't really use Twitch a lot. I don't really like Twitch, honestly. I've always preferred, like, YouTube for streaming and stuff. I just think it's easier. Yeah, I'd go and check your streams out once in a while, but you know, it's just I don't know. I've never really liked Twitch. I forgot I had this. I bought this like 6 years ago. I've never fucking read it. I love Twilight Princess, but I've never read this manga. Not to mention, this is like book 3. It's cool though. Spider-Man, the new animated series. This is the complete series. This show's pretty decent. I like how it's got like the Raimi design for the suit. At least like the first Raimi design. Because in my personal opinion, I think the Spider-Man 1 Raimi design is better than like the Spider-Man 2 design. Then we got a DVD of the 90s animated show. I think the 90s Spider-Man's the best Spider-Man cartoon. But I do have I do have the Spectacular Spider-Man. I think this show is really good, but I don't know. I'm not as big a fan of it as other people are. Like, oh, Spectacular Spider-Man's the best Spider-Man. It's, you know. It's a decent show though. I really like Lizard's design in this show. And Shocker's design. Green Goblin's design's pretty good. The Sandman, he's just fucking Sandman. Vulture's design is pretty neat. I do like how it's like black and red. Those are my two favorite colors. So. And then Venom is just Venom. I'm not the biggest fan of Venom. I think Venom's kind of overrated. But I do like how they added like the lasers that Green Goblin has. Like this is like the only big adaptation to ever do that, which I thought was pretty cool. Cuz he does that in the comics. But like the Raimi movies never did that. The fucking TASM movies didn't do that. I don't remember if the 90s show ever did that. If they ever gave him his lasers. I don't remember. Yeah. I will say though, what is his name? What is his name? Oh, I can't remember it. What is his name? I can't remember the guy's name that plays Green Goblin in this show. What is his name? He's played Wolverine, he's played fucking Vilgax and Ben 10. I can't remember his name. No, Willem Dafoe's in the live, yeah, the live action. It's Steve something. I can't remember his name. Holy shit, I didn't mean to flip the camera. What is his name? I can't fucking remember it, but he's a really good voice actor. He's played in a lot of great shows. Steve Bloom, that's his name, Steve Bloom. Yeah, Steve Bloom, yeah. Yes, that is him. I knew his first name was Steve. I couldn't think of his last name. Yes, that's him. Steve Bloom. Love him in as Green Goblin. I fucking love him as Vilgax in Ben 10. I think I think he's one of the best Green Goblin voice actors, honestly. I also like how Spectacular Spider-Man, it had like, it took stuff from like the comics, it took stuff from like the 90s animated show, it took stuff from like the Raimi movies. I especially like when Peter first gets the black suit. It looks like the Raimi version because it's got the web lines and stuff on it. But then as he has it and it bonds with the symbiote, it turns into the comic version. I thought that was really cool. And then it, goes into Venom and stuff, which Venom's okay. I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. I feel like Venom's just kind of overrated. I mean, he's cool, but I wouldn't say he's like the best Spider-Man villain. I'd say the best Spider-Man villain is Green Goblin. Or Hobgoblin. Ow. Damn it, I unplugged my fan. I didn't unplug my fan, I unplugged my whole fucking extension cord. Damn it. There we go. Got this really cool comic Spider-Man. Very classic Spider-Man. I got the worst Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Although I do like this suit. I do like this suit, the Far From Home suit. Pretty nice suit. I showed off like the Andrew Garfield. I actually prefer the Amazing Spider-Man. Yes, I think Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man. I don't think his final suit is good, but I feel like we need to see it more because I mean, it was only at the end of No Way Home and it was like CGI. It wasn't an actual suit. But I feel once an actual suit is made, but I actually prefer Andrew's first Spider-Man suit to his second. I think the gold lenses look cooler. I like the patterns more. Toby's obviously the best one, though. Although I do prefer his Spider-Man 1 outfit. I think the logos are better. Oh, hey, look, it's my profile picture. Okay, you're getting unmodded, meme. How dare you say he is the worst Spider-Man? Tommy Maguire? I don't want... Yes, it's the Luna Ghost. disrespect him again, and I may even have to ban you. That was your first strike, buddy. 2 more strikes and you're out. 2 more strikes and you're out. Anyways, Joker. Yeah, Joker. Ghost Rider. The Demogorgon. Nancy. The Red Ranger. Finn the Human. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And Arnold. And Arnold. Oh, and the Cat in the Hat, or whatever. The Iron Giant. Raichu. Godzilla 1998. Nia Jax. Princess Zelda. Jeepers Creepers. The Batmobile from the Dark Knight trilogy. Pikachu. Pichu. The Penguin. Batman. The Creeper. Again. Mario. 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 Who cares? This is the best Mario. Luigi. Mecha Godzilla. Deadpool. Snoopy. The soundtracks to Spider-Man 1 and 2. Don't have the soundtrack to Spider-Man 3, though. Um, Hit Girl from Kick-Ass 2. A pretty bad sequel to a very good movie. Um, um, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Um, I don't know what else to show off. Ghost Rider. Hobgoblin. Tingle. Ganondorf. Tetra. A Bokoblin. You can kind of see him in the back there, but there's Link. Um, I'm not really understanding what your question is, meme. Maybe explain it in a 5,000 word essay, if you will. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what Mezco is. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I may have some Mezco collectibles. Yeah, I've heard of them. Mezco. I don't think I have any Mezco collectibles. I may have some. I'm not sure though. I do have some McFarlane collectibles though. That's what this Joker is. This is McFarlane. It's a pretty nice Joker. Very nice Joker. I'd say the most I have is like NECA, because I've got like the NECA Pennywise, and then I've got all the other NECA ones I've shown over there. And it's not just like action figures I have of NECA, because this Freddy Krueger glove is also NECA. It's supposed to be based off the glove in the first movie, but it's not really accurate to that glove. It looks more like the Freddy versus Jason glove with the length of the blades. But it's pretty cool. Um, um, I've got a lot of Goosebumps books. Like this whole stack is just Goosebumps. I've even got like the movies and stuff. Yeah. If I can get the light on it. The Haunted Mask is my favorite Goosebumps book. Haunted Mask and Werewolf of Fever Swamp are my favorites. And Haunted Mask too. Those are definitely my favorites. Oh, and Night in Terror Tower. Can't forget about Night in Terror Tower. And Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, even though, yeah. I'd say Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes is one of my favorite Goosebumps books, even though that book terrifies me. Because Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, that book single handedly created my fear of lawn gnomes. I don't tell a lot of people that. Well, a lot of people know now because I put it in my bio and never streaming again. Never ever. You single handedly ruined my YouTube career. How does that make you feel? Single-handedly ruined. That was strike two, pal. Strike two. You got one more strike. Also, it's funny, like there's four people supposedly in this stream, but like you're the only one talking. This stream has gone on longer than what I had planned to do. Oh, lurking. Hmm. Okay. Um, are they cooler than me or just cool? Because if they're cooler than me, then they can get out of here. That's the number one rule. If you're cooler than me somehow, then, you know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, no, wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let this let this sink in. If I can get the fucking 6ix9ine. Very controversial figure in the rap game. Well, I mean, sometimes sinks can like sneak out and go to parties and stuff, so you know. I will say 6ix9ine as a person, he's not the best. Music wise, I think he's fallen off tremendously. Oh yeah, then don't let this sink in. If he did that, don't let this sink in. But I'd say music wise, 6ix9ine has fallen off tremendously. But I still listen to his older stuff. Just his. I saw something about that, but uh, Baby No Money. What songs did he make? Baby No Money. He made that La 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 song. That was very popular on TikTok. I mean, it was a pretty good song, to be fair. Uh, I got some other CDs that are much better than 6ix9ine. This album is damn near perfect. Yes, I like Kesha. Yeah. This album I think is like I said, it's damn near perfect. I think the only bad song on here is Dinosaur. The only points I can give it is that it's called Dinosaur, but then again, it's not about a dinosaur, it's just about an old man. I mean, but you got classics on here like Your Love Is My Drug. TikTok, literally one of my favorite songs of all time. Take It Off, that's a banger. Kiss and Tell, that one's pretty good. Steven, pretty good. Blah Blah Blah, that's a great song. 303, eh. Their feature on that song was eh. Hungover, that song's pretty good. Party at a Rich Dude's House, lyrical masterpiece. Yeah, I guess you could say that. A little trinket tour, I guess you could say that. Yes, very good, I got this on my trip to, Missouri when I went to the Titanic Museum. I didn't get it at the Titanic Museum, obviously, but it's a little otter. I like otters. I have another Kesha CD. This album I don't think is nearly as good as the first one. Yeah, Kesha is one of my favorites. It's just this album in particular I don't think is as good as Animal. I mean, you've got some great songs on here like Die Young, Come On, Dirty Love, but then the rest of them are just forgettable. Unlike Animal, where every one of these songs is memorable, in my opinion. Especially, like TikTok. Everybody knows that song. What other CDs do I have? Florida Georgia Line. I don't know if you guys know who they are. They were a country duo. Yes, I used to listen to country music. I actually saw these guys in concert back in 2016. Oh, you like Florida Georgia Line? That's fucking awesome. I used to fucking love Florida Georgia Line. I don't listen to country much anymore. I've moved over to like rap. But I'll still listen to the country stuff I listened to as a kid. I mean, I still am a kid. I'm only 17, but like a little kid, I mean. But Florida Georgia Line used to be my favorite. They used to be my favorite. Like Cruise is one of my favorite songs of all time. I will say though, this greatest hits compilation, I've listened to some of the newer stuff like what's his name? Bailey Zimmerman. I really like him. Yeah, Cruise is awesome. I will say some of these songs I don't understand why they're on here. I get that they wanted to put like songs from every era, but like some of these just don't make sense. Like Who the fuck listens to God, Your Mama, and Me? Who the fuck listens to Rendezvous featuring Lele Pons? I would have put songs like, it's an okay song. I would have put like Anything Goes, Sipping on Fire. I would have put those songs on here. Especially Sipping on Fire. I definitely would have put those on there. Like, take off I Love My Country, take off Rendezvous, and then put Anything Goes and Sipping on Fire. And then that would have been a bit better. But I mean, it's still got the great ones like Cruise, Get Your Shine On. Great stuff. And then finally, the greatest CD ever made. The greatest CD known to man. The soundtrack to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now, you may be wondering, why do I have this? Just the classics. This ain't even the full fucking soundtrack. I will say Veruca's song is garbage. I hate that song. But you may be wondering, why do I have this CD? Why would I have this CD in my possession? Well, to answer your question, it is because Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is my favorite movie of all time. I even have a pair of the goggles that Willy Wonka wears. I have a pair myself. I just noticed how dusty they are. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, this one's definitely the best. The old one is not that good, but people consider it a classic. I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's just not that good. I did see Wonka. That one's actually pretty good. Got the goggles on. Now I'm taking them off because they're uncomfortable to wear. They are they are very cool though. Yeah, that whole tunnel scene is just, why did they make it like that? That was not in the book. And I get, like, obviously you don't have to be 100% like the book. But to do that is, I hate Pure Imagination. I hate that song. I hate that song. I think that song is terrible. Yeah, the Johnny Depp one is amazing. Very faithful to the book. The Johnny Depp movie is fucking almost perfect. Johnny Depp is my favorite actor of all time. But meme, look what it is. Look at this movie. Yes, indeed, I have American Psycho. I even got this cool slipcover. Paul Allen. Gone too soon. Rest in peace, Paul Allen. I wish I had American Psycho 2 on DVD because we all know American Psycho 2 is better than American Psycho 1. Yeah, that'd be a waste of money to buy that movie. I mean, I waste my money on a lot of things, but that'd be an extra waste of money to buy that movie. Oh, I guess now I could show my trippy red shirt. If I could get the light. The lighting ain't even fucking. Hold on a sec. If I could fucking straighten it out. This is the album art for his debut project, A Love Letter to You, which is my personal favorite trippy project. Yes, I did hear about that. I'm mixed on it because MGK isn't like the best in my opinion. Plus, I feel like Trippy hasn't been. I feel like Trippy's latest projects and stuff haven't been that good. I definitely miss the old Trippy. I mean, MGK is okay. I like a couple of his songs. I think Candy is his best song. I mean, Trippy Red's on it, but that song, MGK still does his thing on that song. um, I thought Rap Devil was okay. I mean, obviously, it's nothing compared to Eminem, but yeah, Candy is such a good song. I think MGK he went off on that song, and then Trippy, I fucking love Trippy's part on that, especially when he references Billy and Mandy. That shit was fire. That's your third strike, meme, your band. You are banned. Yeah, I can agree with that. I I mean, Eminem is my favorite rapper, but I can agree that he's not like as good as he used to be. Meme, there are a few things that you do not do to me. Number one, say that I like serpents. Number two, say anything about Melodica Man. And number three, um, I don't know, something else, but don't mention him in my chat. Never mention that man in my chat. I still have him blocked on Discord. I never unblocked him. He's the only person I've ever blocked. Well, that's good because some people do. I never even fucking, as much as I don't like serpents, I never even blocked serpents, but I blocked Mel. Even though I will say Mel is more tolerable than serpents. Well, for serpents, I don't like serpents. I feel like serpents is a tryhard in video games. Like on Minecraft, he fucking speed runs it to where he can get like diamond and shit. And I don't know. He's always rubbed me the wrong way. And with Melodic Command, it was more of like what other people would say to me, not himself. Because people would like jokingly ship me with him. And I don't like that, but you know. Yeah, Serpens is just. Eh. I mean, it's not like I don't hate Mel. I mean, we've had some nice conversations about music and stuff. I don't know. Serpents though, serpents can go suck a dick or something. I don't know. A lot of those people from like that, you know, that like community. Um, I don't want to say their names because I don't know. You probably know who I'm talking about, meme. I don't want to say their names because I feel like from things Riley has told me, yeah, from things Riley has told me about them, I don't, you know, I don't want to say their names, but yeah, I will say I there's things I'd want to say, but I don't know. I've got a lot to say on some of those matters, but I feel like it's just not right to say stuff on them. Especially since usually I'm not the type to talk shit about people. Sometimes I do, but I mean, obviously, I don't know the full like story behind whatever happened between you and them and Riley and them. I don't know all of it, but anyway, you know, I still personally go to those communities, or at least one of them. But even then, I've had some shit happen in those communities that I don't know. I've been through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of shit with those communities, really. Not with like the people who run the communities themselves, but members in the communities. Throws shade at a certain someone. Well, I I'm not gonna say much on it, but in I'm gonna mention one of the people that me were Ryan. In Ryan's community, there was a someone that I became friends with, and let's just say that friendship did not end well. I'm not gonna get into it, but it was a very stupid reason. Yeah, yeah. Riley had told me about that. Riley had told me about it. Just because I've had my own problems with. Mainly, she didn't really tell me, like, what happened. She just told me that, like, y'all weren't cool anymore. Because then she told me that she wasn't cool with them and that you weren't cool with them. Because I had noticed that you guys had, like, stopped showing up. I was just curious as to why. Like, we had talked about an issue that I personally had with those guys. And then she was like, well, me and them aren't cool anymore. And then Meme isn't cool with them anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay. But That was basically the extent of it. It wasn't like a full on, like, oh, I know exactly what happened, because I don't. I just know, like, the bare minimum of something happened that ruined the friendship. Because originally the conversation was about some bitch named Anne that was in one of those communities that would, like, harass me, and nothing was done about it. Yeah. Like, there was this bitch named Anne that, like, she'd harass me and shit in chat, but, like, I could never do anything about it. Because I wasn't allowed to, like, you know, I wasn't allowed to, like, time her out or anything. Just, I wasn't even really allowed to delete comments, even though I was mod. So it's like, at that point, why am I even mod? I mean, I'm thankful to be mod, because that means they trust me enough with that. And it's like, it's like I'm honored to be mod, because that means someone has that much trust in me, and I usually just assume people don't like me or don't trust me. Yeah, I remember Roderick, yeah. 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 Yeah, it's like, if we're not allowed to do anything, then what's the point of it? Cuz I don't know. It's just, it didn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, I I do still watch I watch both of them, but, like, one more I watch, like you just said, screw the ambiguity. I can't pronounce that word. That one word you just said. I still watch Ryan. I do. But yeah, I've been thinking about, like, taking a break from everything, like getting rid of Discord and all that, because I don't know, all this is just kind of taking a toll on my mental health. I mean, one situation in particular, which I won't get into because it is a long, convoluted mess of events. But it had something to do with Ryan's community. Not Ryan himself. Ryan was actually a very big help with this certain situation, but I don't know. Yeah, you don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you know this one meme. It was like way after you left. The the bare minimum of this situation was I had made a friend in Ryan's community. This person was very close to me. Literally my best friend, and then like yeah, I you may have seen this person in chat, but I'm not gonna say the person's name. But someone very close to me. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can talk about it after I end this stream. We can talk about it. But yeah, just a lot of bullshit that it happened almost a month ago, but it still fucking pisses me off. But anyways, besides all that, it's I find it amazing that this all stemmed from fucking Nugs. And I know that name isn't a very liked name, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. Nugs. All this stemmed from him. Like, if I didn't go into his chat that day and start watching him, then I wouldn't have met you, meme. I wouldn't have met Thor. I wouldn't have met any of them. Oh, hey, Satans. It's nice that you showed up to this stream. But as I was saying, it's amazing how this all stemmed from Nugs. Like, I met him, and then I met everybody else through him. If I didn't, things would be a lot different. Like, I wouldn't have met any of you guys. It it's just wild to think back on those times. Yeah, it's just wild to think back on how it started and then how it is now. Like I don't really watch Nugs anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it'd definitely be sad. Because if I didn't meet Nugs, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Weepy. Only time I'm going to say his name. And if I didn't meet him, I wouldn't have met Riley. Oh yeah, he still streams. He streams like Genshin Impact and stuff like that. I don't. He said he took a break on Dead by Daylight for a while. Yeah, but if I didn't meet him, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Weepy. I then, in turn, meeting him, I wouldn't have met Riley, which that would have sucked too because Riley is one of my closest friends. In fact, I think Riley is the person I have the most DMs with on Discord. Um, See, that's hard because I'd say Riley is my favorite, but then, like, I don't know, I guess it'd be a tie. I don't know, because I'd say Riley'd be the favorite because Riley knows more about me than you do. Although you're like, although you're like the first one to know what my room looks like, basically, now. Uh, I'm 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 doing okay. Satan's. I'm still kind of, you know, sad about the you know what situation. You know, that situation, the also the real life problems, just everything just kind of, yeah. I mean, we've talked about that situation to death. It's just I feel like it gets annoying talking about it now, but it still bothers me a lot. Yeah, number one fan. But because you and I, Satan's, we've talked about this situation a lot. But it's like it's almost been a month since it happened, but it's still fucking with my head. But other than that, I've been okay. I went to the park for a few hours earlier. It was very nice out today, so I was at the park for like 2, 3 hours, which it was nice. It was like 64 degrees out today. Very nice weather. So today was a decent day. Yeah, I mean, my dad's also sick right now. He's not doing too well. But, you know, I'ma be real, meme. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I've heard of it. Never seen. I didn't see it. Meme. Do you know who this is? If you know who this is, I will give you a kiss on the cheek. If you don't know who this is, I'll be very disappointed. You're both right. It is from Power Rangers, yeah. It is from Power Rangers, yeah. This is Lord Zed. He was one of the main villains of the original Power Rangers. Yep. He was one of the main villains of the original Power Rangers. And speaking of original Power Rangers, I have the Red Ranger right here. I lost the weapons that he had. I lost his blaster and his sword. And he's got loose joints. That's because I played with him a lot. I got this in a 2-pack with the movie Ranger, from the 2017 movie Rangers. Fortnite. I've wanted to get good at Fortnite. I've played Fortnite before. I've wanted to get good at Fortnite, but I've just never taken the time to actually get good at it. But I used to be a big Power Rangers fan when I was a little kid. Power Rangers was like my shit when I was a little kid. I had a fucking birthday cake with the Red Ranger on it. My brother plays Fortnite. He's been playing for like 2 years, maybe 3. Actually, yeah, I think 3. Yeah, and it was cool too because it was like at my preschool. We had a birthday party for me. They threw a birthday party for me. And my mom brought in the cake. And then my friend Blake was jealous because I had the Red Ranger on my cake. Because he also liked Power Rangers. Because, the Red Ranger's the best. I've had a lot of cool cakes. I had a cake of Accelerate from Ben 10. He's my favorite Ben 10 alien. I had a cake of him one time. I had a couple of Ben 10 cakes. I also had a Jurassic Park cake. No, meme, you're wrong. Green Ranger sucks. Pink Ranger's okay. Red Ranger's best. Speaking of Ben 10, I have a shoebox full of Ben 10 toys. Well, meme, this was a long time ago before I knew you, so if I had known you at the time, I would have shared. Yeah, I could go get it right now, honestly. But first, I got a little echo on my desk here. I got forearms. I got Heat Blast from the reboot and Accelerate. Uh, hold on. Meme, look. Meme. It's your favorite horror movie franchise. Fine, I'll stop. Speaking of Ben 10, I do have a Ben 10 game right here. Ben 10 Galactic Racing. I also got one of the live action movies. It was cool that they put Big Chill in the movie. He was one of my favorites. Yes, I unfortunately have Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I unfortunately have that movie. It was a case of people were saying Jeepers Creepers Reborn sucked, but I wanted to watch it for myself, so I bought it, then I watched it, and yeah, that's all that needs to be said. Once was enough. Okay, look, meme. Jeepers Creepers 1 is a fantastic movie, in my opinion. Jeepers Creepers 2 is an okay sequel, and I actually like Jeepers Creepers 3. Actually, never mind. I am not getting my Ben 10 shoebox because it is too much to deal with. Too much shit stacked on it. Breaking Bad is amazing. Yeah, they are pretty goofy. That is probably the one thing I will give Twitch is that they have better emotes. Oh my god, my TV is working again. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. No, I'd rather talk about this. One of the best movies ever made. You can't tell me otherwise. Also, Aliens, mid movie. Pretty mid sequel, to be honest. I personally take Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection over Aliens. Maybe even Aliens versus Predator Requiem. But personally, I'd say Aliens is the worst of them. You should watch Alien. Alien's really good. I know what movie we should watch now. My TV fucking sucks. Like, I'm watching a movie right now. I bet you can't even tell what movie I'm watching right now. My TV fucking sucks. It, ma- it's showing up on camera differently. Yes, it's Mario. The good Mario movie. Whoa! It's them, guys. It's okay. That's enough. Tired of this movie already. Now we're watching a much better movie. Pretty good movie. In fact, I'd say it's the best Spider-Man movie. Not Spider-Man 2 though. That movie sucks. Masterpiece of a movie. So good. Got the awesome action figure to go with it. But then, but then, we get this piece of shit. This piece of shit. How anybody could like this movie, it's beyond me. This movie, this movie, garbage. This villain, garbage. Alfred Molina is Doc Ock, garbage. Spider-Man 2 fucking sucks. Oh, but it gets better. Spider-Man 3. Great movie. Topher Grace's Venom. Perfect casting. Like, James Franco, New Goblin, way better than Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Bully Maguire, in the flesh. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, and then Sandman, but whatever. Yes, I am a certified hater because, unlike a lot of people, I don't think Spider Man 2 is the best of the trilogy. In my opinion, Spider Man 2 is the worst of the trilogy. I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but, most people aren't as correct as I am. In all honesty, though, I don't hate Spider Man 2. I like Spider Man 2. It's just, I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. I mean, it's definitely a good movie, but I wouldn't say it's like the best Spider Man movie ever. And yes, that means I prefer Spider Man 3. I just, to me, Spider Man 2 gets boring in parts. But Spider Man 3 is like never boring. I just feel that Spider Man 2 is a little slow at times. But it is still a good movie. I do think Spider Man 1 is the best of the trilogy, though. Spider Man 1 is like on another level. I just. I don't know. It's just. I had this. When I was a little kid, I'd never really watched Spider Man 2. It'd always be Spider Man 1 or 3. And it was like the same thing with like Jurassic Park when I was a little kid. I'd never watched Jurassic Park 2. I'd always watch 1 or 3 for some reason. But overall, I do think Spider-Man 2 is good. But like I said, I think it gets boring in parts. Um, you don't like Jurassic Park? Wow. Um, I have no words. That is wild. Um, personally, wow. Even the first Jurassic Park? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that they hate Jurassic Park. At least if it's the first movie, I've never heard someone say that. Like, I've heard people say that they hate the sequels, but if they hate the first movie, that's. See, I can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that. The first Jurassic Park is amazing. The first Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, that movie is just cinema. It has so many great scenes. The T Rex breaking out of its enclosure, that scene is fucking amazing. The raptors in the kitchen, that scene is very suspenseful. But for like the sequels, I could kind of get it. I mean, Jurassic Park 2 is pretty good, but not as good as the first movie. I don't think the characters are as likable in Jurassic Park 2. Because then you had characters like Sarah and Nick, which were very fucking stupid because, like, they brought a baby T-Rex to their fucking trailers. Why? I get that they wanted to help it, but they got one of their fucking friends killed in the process. Like, they got Eddie killed in the process. Like, if they never did that, Eddie wouldn't have died. At least the way he did. He probably still would have died. Somehow. But also, like, Peter Ludlow, he's not... I mean, he's the villain. But even then, like, when you compare him to, like, Nedry from the first movie, Nedry's a likable villain. Peter Ludlow is not a likable villain. He's just an asshole. And if you said you hated Jurassic Park 3, I completely understand that, because Jurassic Park 3, while I have complicated feelings on Jurassic Park 3, because one hand, that was the movie that got me into Jurassic Park. That was the first one I ever watched. So I have some, like, nostalgia for it. And it has some of my favorite characters in the franchise, like Udesky, Eric, Billy. It's got some of the coolest scenes in the franchise, like the Spinosaurus destroying the plane, the whole scene with the pteranodons. That's cool. But then it's got some of the worst characters in the franchise, like Amanda. And then it's got that whole fucking scene where the Spinosaurus kills the T-Rex. That's not cool. And I understand that. I'm like that too, but, like, I don't know, that just baffles me that someone says the first Jurassic Park is bad. I've never heard anybody say that they think the first Jurassic Park is bad. Like, the sequels, I can understand. But I've never heard someone say that they think the first Jurassic Park is bad. And even then, I don't like every Jurassic Park movie. Like, I like the first one. I love the first one. I like the second one. The third one's okay. I love Jurassic World. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom sucks. Jurassic World Dominion sucks. It's like, just the whole, like, I feel like comparatively the Jurassic Park trilogy is better than the Jurassic World trilogy. Because, at least to me, the Jurassic Park trilogy, they're all good in their own ways. Like, I like every single one of those movies. Even with Jurassic Park 3, I like it more compared to the last two movies of the Jurassic World trilogy. Because really, the only good one in that trilogy is the first Jurassic World. And then, like, the other two are just bad. Also, on a side note, I have noticed that Meme is, like, gone. I don't know if he's, like, just lurking in chat or if he just left. I know our friend Riley is streaming right now, or at least she was. So he may have gone there. I don't know. Or maybe Meme left because he was just too baffled by the fact I said Spider-Man 2 sucked. Honestly though, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here because I'm getting tired, so I mean it is 11 o'clock. Almost 12 where I am, so yeah, so I am just gonna end the stream here. I mean, it was nice talking to all of you guys. Yeah, I'll be streaming, at least trying to stream this weekend, like Saturday maybe, if you want to come back or whatever. I know Meme will. Our friend Riley is gonna be at that one, I think. She said she would be, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. First stream, I think, has been successful, honestly. I mean, not many people showed up, not many viewers, not many likes, but with the people that were here, like you and Meme, chatted a lot, so. And my friend Satan's showed up, so that was cool. Yeah, this is my first stream. I've planned on doing streams before. I've planned to do streams before, like honestly, this wasn't that I wasn't gonna do my first stream until my birthday in May. But then I figured, yeah, I get that meme. Yeah, that's understandable. But like, I wasn't gonna do my first stream until my birthday, which is May 23rd. Wow, Satans, you'd rather play GTA? Okay. GTA over me, okay. Oh, nice, May 20th. Yeah, mine's May 23rd. Uh, I was gonna do my first stream on my birthday, but then I figured, why not do a test stream just to get comfortable with it? I do expect more people to show up during my birthday stream because a lot more people know about that because I've been like talking about it with other people, so I that stream will probably do better than this one because a lot more people know about the birthday stream. But I wasn't even planning to go for damn near 3 hours for this stream. I was gonna go like an hour at most, but considering we was talking a lot, I figured, go more than an hour. But It's a shame that Riley couldn't really be here. She's streaming herself, so, you know, that's cool. She'll be at the one on the weekend one, though, so. But anyway, I am gonna end it here, so, I will leave you with some words of wisdom. Yeah, she did miss out. I'm gonna go brag to her face and be like, oh, I had such a good stream. Yeah, you have a good night too, Casey. Gonna leave you guys with some words of wisdom. Um, Anything is legal as long as you don't get caught. So, for instance, you could start making methamphetamine in your basement. If you don't get caught, what's the big deal? You could rob banks, you know, make some easy money. You could rob people's homes, just don't get caught, and it's okay. And if you do get caught, just tell the cops, my bad, didn't know that was wrong. They'll leave you alone, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Like, say you cook meth and you get the cops, and the cops get involved. You go up to them and you're like, look, officers, I didn't know making methamphetamine was illegal. My bad. I apologize. They'll say, oh, you didn't know? Oh, that's okay. Just don't do it again. And they'll leave you alone. Guaranteed. I've done it many times. When I first robbed a bank, I was like, oh, sorry, officer. Didn't know that was wrong to do. He said, oh, you're good. Just don't do it again. And that was all. So remember, anything is legal as long as you don't get caught. I don't know. I don't really have like an outro, but bye, I guess.